My name's Louise Francis. I'm one of the co-founders of Mapping for Change. We've been doing a lot of work with communities across London to collect local air quality data. And we've been working specifically in Marylebone with the community to collect information about nitrogen dioxide levels.
The issue we've gone to them for is around us. It's the traffic, and as a result of the traffic, the nitrogen dioxide and all the air quality issues that go with that.
In the Barbican, the local government body, the City of London, gave us the funding to carry out a project for a whole year.
And so we decided we had to understand exactly how the air quality around our homes was going to be affected, and that's where Mapping for Change helped us.
This is very much a citizen science project, and the citizens are framing the questions and saying, how can you help us collect information which will stand up to some kind of basic scientific rigor in relation to air pollution and air quality in our environment. So in the City of London, the local authority said, look, we know this is an issue, we know we have problems, but we're really keen to engage the community in this particular discussion. And a primary way to engage them is by enabling them and supporting them to collect data. What you'll see alongside every kind of expensive monitoring station is something we call a diffusion tube, which actually monitors the absorption rate of nitrogen dioxide. And that's the equipment and the tools that we give to communities, which is affordable, it's scalable, and can be replicated. And that data gathered can be compared to exactly the same data being collected at these large monitoring stations scattered across the city.
All we had to do was put up a tube on 50 lampposts, and we did that quite easily in 2 hours on one evening, and then we took them down, and Mapping for Change had those tubes analysed for us, and then gave us a wonderful set of data which we have been able to use.
So we can now zoom in to the area of the Barbican, and we can see in all these places the number of measurements. You can see that there are many measurements, and we see different colors. We see it in blue, that indicates that something is below the regulatory limits. Is it mildly above the limits, or in some cases where it's really close to a busy road, we get way above the limits.
The survey we did has given us intensely valuable data. It's a very fine picture which shows us exactly street by street how our homes are affected, how our children's schools are affected, how we are exposed to nitrogen dioxide as we walk around the neighbourhood every day.
In the case of the Barbican, residents who really just had no idea of the kind of toxic levels of pollutants that they were being exposed to through walking through somewhere like Beach Street Tunnel have now said, you know, that's an area and that's a route that they just will not take. They will choose routes which they know to be less polluted. So it's about using that information to be able to make informed choices.
Another project in Putney, in another part of London, caused the body that was responsible for the buses to introduce retrofitted buses, so are expected to produce less air pollution.
I think one of the keys, particularly when you're looking at air pollution, which is a silent killer, this is something that people don't see and many people are not aware about. And by participating in these types of processes, people become aware. It's also just about reducing the number of people who potentially die as a result of being exposed to pollutants. So it's about the potential health impact. It's about people becoming aware about the situation.
And this has actually mobilised myself, but all my neighbours as well, who are not scientists. They're just regular people, but it has mobilised them, and we know many other people in other neighbourhoods near ours who weren't part of this survey, who now feel they want to do it as well.